We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. The Cardinals look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Justin Steele, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
First pitch, 120.
No swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Here it comes on 0-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Sosa aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Full count, 3-2. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Hot shot down the line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Demetrius Lewis. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. A man at third with 1 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Left field and deep. Left fielder looking up into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. 45 home runs now on the campaign as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set.
But we'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Wrigley. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
In now is Nico Horner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2 one more time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Bader is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speed threat, Tommy Edman.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Edman, a 5'10" switch hitter. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Row. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. Now to the plate, here is Yadier Molina. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
From the stretch, Swing and a little tapper. 0-1, here's the pitch. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Bader, the runner at first with 2 gone. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
0-2 count, and the pitch fouled away.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, David Bodie. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch on the way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Two and 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So now to the plate, number 66. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Bader is there. 2 gone. The batter will be Danny Mendick. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Now it'll be Edmundo Sosa. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The 0-1 on its way. Tapped down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Swinging a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swinging bunt.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Demetrius Lewis.
Nope.
Ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. A solo shot here to left, number 28 on the season, and with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Goldschmidt has been having a big season to this point, and so far the fans are rewarding him with a ton of all-star love. He leads all first basemen in votes coming into today.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now another 0-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The 0-2 once more. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
0-1 the count. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Nolan Arenado touches them all, and even 30 home runs on the year as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Tommy Edman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 3 runs already home here. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Got him swinging in the dirt. Contreras gathers, and that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Cards lead it 5-0.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position. For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First delivery to him. Fouled off.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the next to bat will be Wilson Contreras. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. His prior history in this matchup comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So next to hit is number 43. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. And he lays off there 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Up top, it's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And that's in there, 3-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 2.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, Nico Horner from the stretch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now the 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Cubs start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it feels like every time they've made contact, it's been hard contact. And the numbers certainly back that up. In total, they've hit an amazing 10 line drives in this game alone. And while some of those have resulted in outs, it's consistency that has this coaching staff feeling really good about what they're seeing right now.
Right fielder.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw down to first, 1 away.
The batter.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. And that one yanked just foul. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 0-2 delivery.
That's foul.
Here comes another 0-2. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. At the plate now is Yadier Molina looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Grounded, foul. Oh, and 1 the count to Molina. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball one. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
1-1.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Now here's the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. One away. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Nick Madrigal. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First offering on its way. And he pops it up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
David Bodie is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bader able to track it down for the 3rd out. Cubs are down in order. Cole Stewart, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Edmundo Sosa. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Yanked on the ground down the line. The 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. Fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Sosa stands at second with no outs. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Well, they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
The 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. Cards leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
So now here is Danny Mendick, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Popped him up. Molina over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 8.
And now Ian Happ struck out in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
No runs, no hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. In there, and it's even at 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here comes the 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Here's another 1-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Happ with a swing, and he connects, sends this one to deep right field. Into the stands, he got it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Here's Nolan Arenado. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400+ feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Drilled down the line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Liner in there for a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
That brings in Tommy Edman as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Another 0-2 coming. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Stepping in once again is Dylan Carlson. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Ready on 0-2. Hit down the line at first. A dive, but it's off his glove. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Into the box, Harrison Bader, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. From the belt, the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they hold a 5. Ready now is Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The catcher, Wilson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Contreras.
And it's fouled away. Contreras has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Next up, number 43 worked a walk his first time up. And the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hit down the third baseline. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next, it'll be Nico Horner, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
The count is 1
2 out, nobody on. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is. Adbert Alzolay is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 73.
New inning set to get. First pitch of the AB now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The windup and the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Contreras finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Molina is retired, and there's 1 away. So now into the box is Edmundo Sosa, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Racing back the left fielder, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay throw. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Stepping in now, Tyler O'Neill. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Matt Duffy. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. The batter will be Nick Madrigal. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. For the current campaign, Madrigal carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone, a home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Up next to the pass, the third baseman.
Standing in now, David Bodie.
Bodie.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Carlson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next to stand in is number 66. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on the way. Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. And that will end the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Dylan Maples has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Demetrius Lewis. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in the batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what you're thinking.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Who says hitting isn't contagious? These guys have been feeding off each other all game, and 5 home runs as the result. I'll tell you, you might see some scuffles in the on-deck circle between guys fighting to get to the plate.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hit hard to short, reined in. And that's out number 1. So next to bat will be Tommy Edman, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
First offering. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But the Cards do strike for 2.
Leading up for the Cubs.
And now the first
The
pitch.
shortstop,
Danny Mendick is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Danny Mendick becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Ian Happ is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Rowan Wick comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's set, and the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hot shot down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Contreras goes to get it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Edmundo Sosa is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Next would be the designated hitter, Tyler O'Neill. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on the way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
The next 0-2. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They're on top 7-1. Now into the box, number 43. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. Gone! This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthie.
Number 2, second baseman, Honcho.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Your attention,
So he'll
please.
leave after 8 strong
Now,
innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Jordan Hicks is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. To the plate now, Nico Horner, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hoo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Fouled off.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Another 0-2 home.
Ball 1.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings. In line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Nick Madrigal. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
And there's ball 1.
1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Cardinals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is